Not now, but hell no.
Hey y'all, I'm Pop.
I'm Son.
And this is Pop and Son Podcast, Episode 8. And today, we got about 5 topics we're going to bring to y'all. Some of it topics been going on for a while. But you know, every time something happens, we got to bring you what's the good stuff. So today I'm going to let my son start off. And what you bringing today,
So
son?
one of our big heavy hitter topics is Shannon Sharpe, one of the black media personalities that's over from 2024 to 2025 had an amazing rise, a drastic rise in content creation. And now we're going to see the rise and the fall of Shannon Sharpe over one incident. And you know what that is? Snow hunting. Wabbit season. Hunting them wabbits. You know, what's the guy, Sammy? What was the guy that used to...
Sammy.
Yeah, he said, I'm hunting wabbits. Well, Shannon Sharpe let the wabbit hunt him. So, do y'all know what Shannon Sharpe's NFL career earnings was? Approximately $22.3 million. But after taxes, that's about $11 million because, you know, agencies and all that. But he had a deal for $100 million or $150?
$150 million.
A production brand deal with showing his brand on the news and TV outlets. That got killed, got crushed. And y'all know he had a big lawsuit settlement with this wabbit that he was infatuated with. And this wabbit, the original, she wanted $50 million because what she heard his contract was like, you know, marriage usually get half. So
yeah.
For the content, whatever she had that was going to defame his character, she thought it was worth $50 million. So, y'all know the big debacle and all the hidden scenes with that. So that got, hushed out and closed doors, and they settled for $23 million. And how did settlement work? They were supposed to appear in court, but nobody appeared in court. Now, Shannon Sharpe, not the girl, not the lawyers. So everybody's assumed, which we're eventually, Tony, what they said, which eventually came to light that it was settled behind closed door with a mutual agreement of $23 million. 99% of people in the world will not even see that money. What you think about that?
Well, let me tell y'all how Pop think about it. You can't get on TV and act like you the shit. Just be honest with you in this world. You a big black man, big back boy, a little ugly, muscle-bound country joker, and then you gonna talk to people how you want to talk to people, and them same people that gave you that money and gave you the opportunity, when they get tired of you, they're going to find a way to get rid of you. And just like they say all the time, if we make you, we can break you. And y'all know like I know, anytime they want to get a man, just like Adam and Eve, Sesame and Delilah, what's his name, King Solomon, all through the history, even in the Bible, Pop don't talk about that, it always was a woman that break down the king. And right now ain't no difference. When they want to take you down, just like they use child support, they use chisel, they use a woman abuse, just anything, they gonna get that woman, and that woman gonna get that money. They use that woman in 2025 just like they did 2020 BC. They use that woman as a weapon against that man. And Shannon Sharpe is just another one in a long line of men that got a little power, got beside himself. Somebody decided, hey, we really don't like him no more. We want to break him down. Now, my son just told y'all he only made $23 million in his whole career.
No, that's just from NFL.
We just talking about NFL career. $23 million. It was all this contractual stuff. All together, he made $23 million. Now, in one aspect, they allowed that little snow bunny to make $25 million, and he ain't make that his whole career. Okay, it was known that Shannon Sharpe net worth was about $40 million. So if she got $25 million, they said, okay, he got about another $25 million left. That ain't good enough. We want to break it. So lo and behold, here comes Shannon Sharpe and Ocho Cinco talking about this old black woman that with Usher. You know, old Usher, herpes, and P did it and touched him when he was a little boy, and that same Usher, he just a They just use him any kind of way. So this black woman, she a middle-aged woman, probably just need a break, single mama, went to an Usher concert, and got close to Usher. Usher was rubbing all on, kissing all on, and just making love to her right there in front of everybody. So, Shannon Sharpe and Ocho Cinco, get what they did, y'all. They ran their mouth. Now, this podcast, if you want to say something about somebody, you say allegedly, or somebody said it. That you don't really know what's really going on, but you assume this what's going on in the news. You can't never say this is exactly what's going on in a woman like that. Get what they did, y'all. They messed up. They got on their podcast and said, oh, that woman was married. Ain't no way I let my wife do that. If I was her husband, I divorced her, she wrong, she shouldn't do all that. And they said, okay. He did say something about that woman. Well, they put that on the back burner. We got 20 more mil we can go get out of here because we want to break him. So we're going to get this woman to say, that comment he did on his podcast just tore her life to par. You hear me? It's causing all kind of despair. So guess how much she sued him for? She put on a lawsuit for $20 million. Mm-hmm. Now y'all, let's do the math. $20 million plus $25 million. His net worth was $45 million. Y'all, that's all the money. People don't understand what's going on. So she sued him, her and Ocho Cinco, for $20 million. And she went on podcasts and saying that, she didn't want to sue him. But she gave him plenty of opportunity to take back what he said and recant it. Which probably was a lie too. Who knows? But that's what was said. So all of a sudden, she pop up after the first lawsuit over with. She pop up on the second lawsuit saying that she want $20 million for him running their mouth on the internet. She said, I ain't never been married. I ain't got no man. I'm a single mama. They just lied on me. They did me wrong. Now, y'all know somebody put that woman. That woman worked for a company. And if she got a little money, she ain't got no million. And somebody said, okay, he got $20 million. We're going to get her to say it tore her life up. We're going to get that other, $20 million. And get what they had to do, y'all? They said it was dismissed in court. Now y'all know damn well on YouTube that wasn't dismissed on court because she had all the evidence. She had the evidence on YouTube with him stating that she was mad and she wasn't mad. So you don't have him again? Settle. Out of court. She probably got $10 million out the deal. And his lawyer had it where he could say it was dismissed in court. You know, when somebody got you by the balls, money just don't disappear. And that woman had a lawyer. What you think about that, son?
Right, man, they coming for him. So you saying she's suing him for hearsay?
No, she didn't sue him for
hearsay is when somebody spreads false information. She's suing him for defamation of character. The same thing. That's what hearsay is.
False allegations. But if you get on this YouTube and open up your mouth, say this is what this woman got going on, this is what you want to do, and you don't say hearsay, you saying that it's factual, and that's defamation of character, and you take that to court. And if you got in a proof sheet, they talked about
the reason why they get millions of views a daily. So that can ruin somebody's life, affect their job, flow, have people come at them on a daily. So it might actually could be affecting her if people know the name of the person and all calling her out of her name. You this. You never know. It could actually possibly be affecting her. Yeah.
Y'all look at me.
Could possibly be affecting her.
That's a middle-aged.
Why you hating on? Why you
that's
hating
a
on
middle-aged black woman.
Why you hating on to get
single
that?
age, single mama.
Hey, getting that bag.
But if one for Shannon Sharpe, wouldn't nobody know who she was. Wasn't nobody studying her.
She getting that bag.
And if anything, she'd be on there bragging about how Usher made love to her on the thing. Somebody had to tell her, girl, they talking about you and you can get some money for that.
So, Pops, let's just say Beyonce was talking about the Pops Won't Play podcast, dogging us out, and you had an opportunity to get your $10 million. You ain't gonna get
First of
that.
all, if Buzz ain't talking about Pop don't play, I ain't worried about the 10 mil because I'm going to get the 10 mil because she called my name.
You know,
Everybody
son, I'm always gonna put it in perspective. So
Well,
I want y'all to get Pop's point of view. You see how he be? So I want to put Pop's in that person's shoes, and I want y'all to hear.
If Pop, let me tell you how Pop do it. If Beyonce called my name, I'm going to capitalize on that woman knowing me, put my name in her mouth, and I'm going to get my money just on that.
Off the back end.
Because it's going to be about 50 mil won't know who the hell Pop is now. Guess what? Pop in the limelight. Boy, look, I'm going to have Pop don't play hats, shoes, cap, t-shirt, say, Beyonce called my name. She worried about Beyonce, worried about Pop. Yeah, I'm going to make my, I'm going to capitalize on that. I'm going to make that money on that. And Beyonce got enough money, well, she'll shut that down anyway. So Beyonce say, get rid of that Negro right there. We want him miss it. Because we ain't going to give him no money. So I'm going to try to call Beyonce, little Beyonce, you hurt my heart, baby. Can we meet up and live on television and you apologize to me and I just put it on the rug. I don't want no money. I just want your side of me. Apologize no part, cause you hurt my heart, Beyonce. You shouldn't do me like that. That's what I do. I ain't gonna try to sue her. But see, that's the difference. They don't want Beyonce. They don't want Pop. They was gunning for Shannon Sharpe. They want to get, he had a...
Pop saying it's an agenda.
He had 45 million net worth. That means he got that hard money. When they say net worth, that means liquid. That means you got that much money in the bank. Ain't about your investment. Ain't about none of that.
Cars,
it's about what you got in that bank. And they wanted to take it all. Break him down, show him a lesson. So, all I'm saying about this here with Shannon Sharpe here, you big dummy, if you ain't learned yet, just shut up. Get your money with your tight pants wearing sexual walking butt and leave the folks alone. They get your money.
The man got robotic hips, man. He can't help that. My man got robotic hips.
Yeah, now he gonna need wood hips because he ain't got no money to repair him. He gonna need some wood hips now.
Like them grills and all that. There's 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. He got 10 years. He don't stop. He ain't gonna have no money. He ain't gonna have no money. They gonna break him down. Now, he got a retirement from the NFL, but by the time you pay your light bill, water bill, that to keep your cars up and your women, that money ain't hitting on nothing. So the more this story is with the Shannon Sharpe, we're gonna push on is when you know better, you do better. If somebody giving you your money, you shut up and get your money if you're gonna play the game. And if you gonna mess with snow bunnies, you know the consequences of dealing with them. Don't be no fool out here and think somebody like your little ugly butt, cause they don't. It's a money game. And if you too old, then I know how it go. That's it with Shannon Sharpe with that. We're gonna move on. Shay, anything you want to say about Shannon Sharpe?
Until next topic.
All right. Now let's talk about.
I think this is his favorite part, y'all.
Let's think about being a young dummy, being used. When somebody tell you, "Hey man, that's a hoe. Don't marry her." When a man pull a young man to the side and say, "Hey, young man, you ain't got yourself nothing but a hoe," that man ain't player hating on you. That means he done had enough hoes in the light to see a hoe a mile away.
Now listen don't listen to advice if you ain't ready to fight. Because a lot of men, what Pop just said, if you pull, your homeboy might be ready to kill you over that. So,
okay, so this is what
some people too tender now, so it might be best just to let him learn on his own.
So say, listen, I'm tell you something. He ain't lying, but let me tell you something. Pop give advice to young men that come to me and ask for advice. And I tell them all the time, now, before you ask me what I think, you better be able to handle what's going to come out my mouth. Because I'm going to give it from the rooter to the tooter. I'm going to give you what like a TA is. I'm going to tell you I'm going to hit you where it hurt. Because I'm going to hit you where it hurt now before it won't hurt you later. Now, all that said and done, guess what we talking about, y'all? Travis Hunter. Oh my God.
He got him a good one, y'all.
This man ain't got no daddy. I just hate that daddy's in jail the whole time. He ain't got no uncle. He ain't got no grandpa. He ain't got no, uncle from his mama that really ain't his uncle. Somebody should have told him a long time ago, young boy, don't go get the first thing smoking. Learn what a hoe is. If a woman take you somewhere and tell you she really don't like you.
We on YouTube say a woman of the night.
No, yeah, that's a hoe. I don't care what that's a hoe. We ain't Pop don't play. So that's a hoe. That's a hoe. I mean, she's so much of a hoe is during Christmas time. Every time she hear a song with ho in it, she thinks they talk about her. She get offended.
She said this?
She get offended. No, she get mad at Santa. When Santa say ho, anything, she turn around and think, who calling me a hoe? She identify with that. That's not good of a hoe. That Pops ain't playing with all that. Now, let me tell you about this young boy. Everybody on social media told the young boy, don't get with that girl. That girl a hoe. That girl got money sign on her finger. Said she all about the money. She got on the interview saying, I really didn't like him. And they said he was driving her to parties and sitting outside waiting while she in there get her groove on.
That's a good night for trap.
Hey, so then on top of that, she everywhere she go, she on the video acting like she don't like him on the video. Okay, so then her brother had to tell him, hey girl, get your shit, get it together, because this man finna be a millionaire. You need to get it together, make him fall in love with you, because hey, we gonna be able to ride on this. And she said, hey brother, look, you know I like such and such over there. You know I'm a hoe now. I don't like him. He said, hey, shut up, girl, play the role and get this money. So that's what she did. The boy said her brother is his best friend. He the pimp. The brother set the sister up with him. So the brother is the pimp. She the hoe. That's how the road go. And the brother became his best friend to say, oh girl, yeah, that you do that for my sister. It's okay. You know we best friends. She ain't doing that. What she is. She just got he kept it going. So now let's go fast forward to the boy finna be drafted #1 Heisman Trophy winner with $70 million all together with a sign-on bonus and this thing, $70 million.
Around what, 3-4 years?
About 4 years. 4 years at $10 million a year.
Like
and
15.
Yeah. No, he got $40 million for the every year at $10 million a year. Then another $30 million sign-on bonus. So he got $70 million all together. Mm-hmm. He got the $30 million up front. Okay. So they was married 6 months. Let's count down, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They only married 6 months. And lo and behold, now, he done bought a house. He done bought a new car.
G-Wagon.
He done bought a G-Wagon, got about $1 million ring on her finger. And get what this hoe done did, y'all. This hoe done been caught on the video saying she's sad. Her life ain't good. And she just broke it down on video. Now then they got her again on another video with the boy. Hold on, I got to get better with that. With the boy teammate. Look, y'all, she is finna divorce Travis Hunter. Now this is allegedly for the teammate. They ain't been married up for 6 months. And it already allegedly on all of the news that she's been divorcing him for his teammate. Now, before I go any further, I want my son to tell me what he think about that right there.
Well, I honestly think if my boy's happy with his woman in the night, let that young man back be happy. He's been told all his life what people you've been saying. If that man wants to be gullible, let that young man be gullible. Let him learn that hard lesson. Let him spend that money. Let her break her heart, and then let another woman keep doing it. I feel like if he's that gullible, let him be gullible. I don't know y'all getting so worked up over a simp. I know y'all want to see young black men do well. Y'all want to, but if the young black, if you can't, you know they say the saying, you can lead the water to the water,
Lead
but
the water, but
if
you
they
can't
don't want to
make them
drink, then he don't want to drink. Y'all beat the. You don't think you think Deion Sanders in 4 years didn't give him a little game? Mm-hmm. You see all his kids ain't doing that. LeVar Ball's kids, you see, they did all that after they got grown. Mm-hmm. When he was holding that iron wheel, ain't nothing that happened. So that's on him. Like you said, a hard head maker.
Soft, but
we got the hard head right now, but the soft is gonna come with 6 months to a year.
That's 6 months already.
I'm saying the heart when the divorce.
Oh, it's already here. He called with.
This is one of my favorite sayings. Time will tell. 'Cause, 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 You know, so that's my opinion on it. I know what she is. She's a lady of the night. You know what I'm saying?
She's a
fun time. You know, I'm trying to get this monetization. You know, Pop
don't care about that. Look, let me tell y'all something. All that's good and dandy what he's saying, but all the men that he said that ain't going out like that, they got a father. And father raised them. That boy look suspect. If you see him run around with a lip poked out, he and dancing and all that all over. Well, wait. Don't no woman want no soft man playing all the damn time. She don't want no man that's all up under her 24/7. She want a thug. Woman want some thug. Hey, look, you can be a good man, but you gotta have some hardness in you. And the only to put that in you if you got a daddy. The ball, the other ball, you don't hear the boy doing that because that daddy done talk to them. Hey, boy, lay down with a hoe, you get trash and you can't wipe off. Don't do that. You play with the hoe, you wife a lady. They done told him that. This little boys look suspect. Cause ain't no real man gonna drive his girlfriend while another man play with her. And with my son, I cut my son's throat. I hate to tell y'all that YouTube. If my son told me that, I took my girlfriend down there while I sit in the car, while she have fun, got that in my blood. You make me look bad. You ain't gonna do. Ain't nobody been calling me and say, you know, your son got married to a hoe. We try to tell him that hoe done took him for $30 million. That affects me. That mean I didn't look, y'all. I mean I ain't teach him nothing. Now guess what? Some kids hard headed. I made some mistakes in my life. But if you got somebody that's showing you, okay, let me ask you something, son. Mistakes I made in my life, you watched them, right? You
Yes,
with me
sir.
the whole time. You gonna make them same mistakes?
No, sir.
Y'all hear that, YouTube? You ain't gonna make them same mistakes.
Hopefully, Travis Hunter, if it has a kid with her, you know, that's his kid. Maybe
that ain't his kid.
Maybe they kid. Listen, I'm saying maybe they kid look at these YouTube videos and say, "Damn, I don't want to be like my dad. I don't want to be the laughing stock."
Hey, this girl pregnant. What they said she is a possibility, y'all, that she pregnant.
I didn't know she was pregnant.
It's a possibility that she pregnant. If she is pregnant, it ain't Travis. It's that other longhorn that was out there. She on video cooking him dinner. She on video cooking another man dinner. While she mad at Travis, whoever that man is, he laying it down. He laying it down. He got her own video cooking dinner. Now, she is talking about allegedly, now I could be wrong, that's just what I'm hearing on social media. They saying that she had got an affair with the teammate. And Travis Hunter, how Travis Hunter heard about it, he heard just like I heard on social media. They said the boy went to practice and went off on the boy, talked loud, and that's all that happened. They say he got back on YouTube. Look it up on YouTube or social media. He did a post where he had a hood on, real sad, just sitting in the sand, and then shut the post off.
We're gonna have a good season.
No, that ain't what happened. Cause then
that's gonna put that fire in.
Then what happened to Travis?
Coach lined that up.
Yeah, what happened to Travis? No, he didn't. He played in preseason this week. He played on both sides of the field. He didn't get that many yards, and he didn't get nail ball. He didn't get nail touchdown.
He didn't get no targets. They were scared to throw it in his
Yeah. You know why they were scared? Cause that boy mind, his everything was in his stomach. You can't focus on. Listen, I tell y'all.
The offense, you know what I'm saying? The offense didn't give no.
This is
the offense on the other team was scared to.
This is my. He ain't
throw it in.
No. That boy been making it happen. Let me tell you one thing. What you can't do. You can't have a hoe at home and work. You can't watch your hoe and work. That's a rule I was taught by old men. If you got a woman that you gotta watch and work, you can't do both things. So if you got a woman in your mind, you know you need to watch, and you go over and do a work, that you ain't gonna be able to do it. That boy gonna be hungry, sad, and hurt for a while. And more definitely when you get that $30 million up. Now, what you think about all that Travis Hunter stuff?
Dummy. I mean, you know, I really don't got too much to say. He's a dummy. We've been telling this man this since freshman year of college. Yeah. So it's inevitable for it to be happening. The proof is in the pudding.
So the moral of the story is, y'all.
It's just funny. I'm here for the show.
The moral of the story is, every young man need a man in his life.
Pop's trying to give y'all some game. For the people that are maybe a Travis Hunter, if you're watching this video, listen to what his perspective. I'm a young man, so to me, I'm not saving another young man. I'm gonna just sit there and laugh at you.
Hold on, wait a minute.
It's two different
I
perspectives.
ain't gonna do you that. Out there, YouTube world, if you're a young man and you're going through life, and I know it's good, You see them pretty girls, you think, oh, they love me right now. Before you make up your mind to tell that girl, I love you, you better find an older man, bring that girl to the older man, and get the hell out the way. Let the old man tell you what you're working with. And if he come to you, tell you, oh, man, you got to respect my little girl, go ahead and tell her you love her. But if he tell you, look at you like I'm looking at you right now, boy, you ain't got yourself nothing but a hole. You better leave. You better trust that old man. I think y'all better let it go. Let it go. Y'all hear about? You better let it go, cause it's gonna come back and hurt you. It's gonna hit you the hard. But look here, Pop got one time, and Pop learns, and they gonna never have again. Do you hear me? Because it's bad when everybody at YouTube where everybody been hurt. When you can't sleep, and you can't eat, and you can't go to work, that's the baddest feeling you ever get. Nah. What's even worse is, I told you so. That hurt even worse, y'all. That hurt even worse. So the more my real Travis Hunter, use a big dummy. Use a big dummy. And on top of you big dummy, you a suspect dummy. And everything that young hoe doing to you, allegedly, everything that young girl is doing to you, I'm going to give her this. Oh, y'all. I'm going to give her this. Everything that young girl doing to you, she doing a damn good job. Then what she get? Then what she get? Then what she get? Hey, call. If a woman tell you she a hoe, hey, she did her job. And that's all I'm saying about that. Now, what you got next, son? I'm through Travis Hunter.
Yeah, so we're going to continue this football segment, this good, smooth transition. We're going to be talking about an upcoming trade that's been breaking the NFL news, and we're also talking about these 2 preseason games. So the trade we're talking about is Micah Parsons. The Dallas Cowboys, one of the most infamous NFL teams in America. So they cannot come to a conclusion. Micah Parsons is the key to the Dallas defense. And the reason why they can't come to a conclusion is because they're paying their quarterback $60 million a year. They're paying one of their wide receivers $35-40 million a year. And this is one of their top defensive players that wants that same bag, $45 million a year. But if you tie 3 people up to $220 million, what do you think the rest of the team gonna get?
They gonna
you ain't gonna have a football team.
$30.55.
And that ain't gonna work. So the reason why Jerry Jones ain't trying to do this deal is because they know the team is gonna be shut out. You ain't gonna win no Super Bowl with 3 players like the Bengals. The Bengals are screwed because they have 3 players taking up majority of their salary. And so this is I just wanted to shed some light on the reason why the Cowboys fans, y'all will never be good again. This is why y'all always be a first or second round exit. Y'all haven't won a Super Bowl since before I was born. They didn't even have these when the last time y'all won a Super Bowl. So now we're going to go to one of my dad's favorite players, new upcoming players, Shedeur Sanders.
Before we go there, let me say something about Cowboy. Before you go there, let me tell you about Cowboy. This is what I'm going to tell y'all about the Cowboy right here. I want you to do. Jerry Jones, you the problem. You the problem, Jerry Jones. If one of your relatives need to do this here to you and say, sit your butt down. We tired of the BS. You ain't did that because of the problem. And the problem with Cowboy, until they get Jerry Jones down there and sit his old ass down, Cowboys ain't gonna never win now. But go ahead with the next.
That's right with Cowboys. But like I said, my boy Shedeur Sanders had a phenomenal game. He had, to me, one of the best games out of all the rookie quarterbacks. 2 TDs, over 60% completion ratage, 2 good drives, no interceptions. Only played 3 quarters, and not a full 3 quarters, a half, and like 4 minutes of the third quarter. Had a phenomenal, excellent. Before halftime, his passing rating was a 115. A perfect pass rating is like a 136. You can't get no higher than that. Anything over 90 is pretty darn good, because average good NFL quarterback average at least a 99 or 98 QBR. So my boy had a phenomenal game. He needs to keep this rate up. All he can do, they hate on him. They don't want to give him minutes. They don't want him to start. So when they put him on the field, produce. If they don't put him out for the Browns, somebody gonna give an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So if he keep putting up these numbers, if they just hating and blackballing. At this point, everybody sees it. Even the people, the haters, can't even say it because he's doing good. Jackson Dart, the white quarterback from Ole Miss, that's at Giants, He had one touchdown. He did all right. Shedeur outperformed him. Cam Ward, he only got one drive. He went 5 for 6. Okay, no TD. He led for a drive. He already done one pick. But for all the quarterbacks that were from this draft that I personally seen, that I watched, I feel like Shedeur Sanders had the best game. And from that, before I go to next, you want to pitch?
Yeah. Let me tell you about Shannon. Let me tell you about Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders got a daddy. Shedeur Sanders' daddy told him, boy, go out there and perform for me.
He was holding that wrist up.
Yeah.
Suppose.
But he's so humble to his daddy. He said, he won through 2 touchdown passes. He said, I let my daddy down. You know why the daddy did? His daddy told him, you go out there and you tie that goddamn field up. Do you hear me, boy? And you do everything you supposed to do. Let them know you my son and you the best of the field. It got so bad that the boy said, I think I let I did good. My daddy told me to go kill the field. And he didn't feel he killed the field. Everybody swinging that he good, but he don't care about all that. What he care about is doing what his daddy told him to do. Now that speak milestones for me. Now let me tell you what happened with that. The Shedeur Sanders. Look what he did. Y'all, the boy won the game. Left the game, went back to the conference part, and they own guy that the network interviewed the guy. You know, they got a team that they got guy. He pulled him to the side. He said, man, let me explain something to his face now, man to man.
I seen it.
He said, what's your problem with me? He said, every time you do an interview or something, you always talking negative about me. He said, man, I ain't did nothing to you. Why you got a problem with me? Right there on just how a man do it. He looked him in his eye. He called him out. He said, man, why you don't like me? He said, ain't did nothing to you. Can you tell me what I done did to you the way you is so negative to me? Boy, I love it. But look, it put tears in my eye because it showed him just straight him right there. He said, I'm sick and tired of this that you doing and coming out your mouth. I need to stop. And if you got a problem with me, tell me what the problem is, and hey, maybe we can handle it. He was respectful, and then when he got through, he was laughing with the man. He touched on the man a couple of times, say, come on with me, let's talk about it. That's respect. That's how you check a man, and you ain't got to be all gumption. Hey, man, I whoop you. Why you stop talking about me and all? He didn't do none of that. He just asked questions. What is your problem? I like that. That means he would talk right. Y'all go ahead. That's all I'm going to say about it. Because I can talk about that young man all day.
But 2 hours, huh?
But what I told y'all was, y'all look at the other episodes, the other podcasts. I told y'all it won't be 2027 before we start.
Well, we said that's what the coaching and all that said was 2027. So.
What about? Remember I said what about Pop? What Pop said? All right, now go ahead.
Like time will tell. We're gonna be
time told preseason.
We're gonna be tuning on these games.
Listen, the other quarterback, the other quarterback with the messed up body, the other quarterback, the one they got, the Browns, they got
Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel, he hurt.
I'm saying you got
he crying, he hurt already for preseason. Kenny Pickett hurt.
Deshaun Watson.
Already hurt.
Joe Flacco
before preseason.
Running Flacco.
They put the other guy in there, and he didn't do nothing.
Tyron Huntley. He played for the Rangers.
He didn't do nothing. So if they don't put, and when I get through, I'm gonna tell y'all what Skip said when my son get through. Now go ahead.
And then the last topic, Cam Ward. I'm just gonna do my comparison. I didn't get enough footage. He only had one drive, 5 for 6. It was alright, but like I said, I feel like Shedeur Sanders had a statement game. Compared to, you know what I'm saying? He might say he didn't kill it, but compared to other games, even this not kill performance was better in my eyes.
All of them. So far, he had the best preseason performance so far. Yeah. And what killed about him, that boy was playing with the number 2 and the number 3.
He's playing against more of the people that are actually going to play during the regular season. Most of the people he played against on defense were going to play.
I know, but what I'm saying is his team that he had to work with was 2 and 3. Yeah. Playing against the opposite team that had their starters out there. And he whooped them. God, look at the smile on my face. Hey, so that's it on that. But go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. Now, this is what I want to say. I'm going to bring up Pop's here. After everything was said and done, Pop was laying in the bed. I said, let me flip through the thing, see what's going on, see what they say about Shedeur Sanders. Guess who popped up, y'all? Skip Bayless.
I know Skip had to say something good about him. Skip used to praise Sanders.
Did what he said. Skip Bayless said the NFL, Shannon Shedeur Center just proved that the NFL is not only haters. He said shake the haters off, hating on that boy because of his daddy. That most of the owners got racist tendencies, and they just don't want to see that the proud, outgoing black boy succeed. Now that ain't daddy saying, that ain't Pop saying it. That Skip Bayless just called out the NFL and all the owners and say they haters and they racist. Now let me tell you, Skip. Hey, when Skip did that, y'all get what I did. I cut the out iron about a couple of things and I went to sleep. I said, boy, goddamn, Skip told it. I ain't got to say that there. Skip told it. What you got to say about old Skip?
Well, Skip is known to be he respects prime time and all that. So, before all that undisputed debacle with Shannon Sharpe and all that. So I imagine that, Shannon would never say that. Skip would say, and especially that. And now Skip, if somebody got a bad game,
they gonna let you have it.
Even Brady, and he hates my boy. And
I Tom Brady.
And I respect Skip. Skip is a funny guy. And for a man to sit up next to another big black man that could destroy him and say, "Put your glasses back on," that no Skip ain't scared. Skip gonna tell her how it is.
Yeah, Skip tell how it is.
Skip.
Yeah, Skip. I give Skip this red hair every time. If he buy it, that's it. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna say about it, y'all. We had football. This is the beginning of football season. This is with everybody that we wanted to watch and give y'all our conversation on it. That's what we did. Now what we
now let's talk about there's been a lot of laws and stuff that's been passed around the world. They're trying to put a lot of restrictions. And now they already shut down the hub. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know about the hub,
get it, pop that. Do the brown.
We try to stay kid friendly. So and
so you need.
And so that means
you have to have
ID. So the new laws they're trying to pass for all these apps, all this social media, ID verification. If you know ID verification, they want your license, they want your identity to get on YouTube. It hasn't passed yet, but that's a new regulation restriction that they're trying to pass on YouTube. So to watch any videos or anything that's like 18 plus, they want your identification. Now that goes against, I feel like that goes against a lot of constitutional rights and all that for you to require ID just to watch a video. So I feel like that's going to deter a lot of people from the YouTube platform.
All right, y'all, let me tell you about what's going on. They say it's for kids, and that's a GD lie. Y'all know what God-D lie. You know what? That's a lie. If you got kids in your household, you got parental restrictions you can put on your phone. You got parental restrictions you put on your internet. If you worry about your kids, don't get mad at them. Don't get mad at the parents. The parents will do a good job. That ain't what that is, y'all. We getting in a world where they want control, they want AI, they want slavery, they don't want freedom. Now you can get on this YouTube and Pop can tell you like a TA is. And what I say go against the agenda, they don't want to be said. So, but podcasts and YouTube, TikTok and stuff is getting to the part to where you get some good information, and people can get together and talk about it. And make groups and do something about it. And that's all they do. They just don't want. They want you to watch that.
And this is all alleged. It hasn't passed yet, but they're saying they're trying to enforce ID verification.
Listen, y'all. They want y'all to watch that tell lie vision, and the tell lie vision means tell lie to your vision, and whatever we tell y'all go for it. If y'all watch the local news and all that, boy, shame on you. The only time you can get some good news and information these days is if you on social media. You on the internet where somebody can bring it to you live. That everybody got the phone now. You can't lie on that because you can bring a phone up and show them, hey, they fighting over there. Look what's going on. And they can't say, oh, they wasn't fighting over there. That was this happened. No, you can't say that because it's on the video. So it's censorship. So They know like Pop. If they ask me to put my driving license in here, y'all won't see Pop no more. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't gonna be watching YouTube, my tube, your tube, nobody tube. I ain't gonna watch it. If you need my identification to tell me, okay, Pop been watching that. If somebody say, hey man, the government is wrong, and I put like on that, they gonna flag everything you do now. Now you a problem. Now you gonna get targeted because you like something that was against your agenda. You ain't got nothing to do with it. You just match a like. Okay, that means you agree with that. They gonna target you too. I hate to tell y'all that what's going on. So if out there in YouTube world and social media, if y'all crazy enough to put y'all ID information with your driver license on it, with your street address on it, and all your information on it, and put it on the, AT&T just sold everybody information. If you two gonna have all your where you stay and who you is, with your location, they got everything. So that ain't gonna happen with Pop. Before it go down like that, Pop had to see y'all on Pop TV. I make my own, and then I get out to you. Pop Don't Play TV coming soon. If they start that, y'all get ready. Pop Don't Play TV in 2026. That's all I'm saying about it. What you gotta say, son?
So that's a good conclusion.
All right, y'all. So what we gonna do is we got our old song that we gonna do leaving here. I enjoyed this today, and y'all need to start liking and get down there and comment.
Some engagement.
I need some engagement.
If you made it this far in the video, comment down what y'all think about Travis Hunter. Just do a comment. Anything. Look, it could be simp, woman. Comment down woman in the night.
Yeah, let me know when you think that the ho with the good ass fro. If y'all think Pop bro, you tip. Look, Pop don't play your comment.
I said woman in the night. Which one to comment?
I want you to put. I like Santa Claus say ho. If you think that, or if you think she just a good girl and that boy got misunderstanding, you say Pop you wrong. You put a ho or Pop you wrong. I want to see some of that in the comment. Now we gonna do like we normally do. We're gonna 1, 2, 3.
We love you, CJ.
And guess what, y'all? We out this joint.